Oh, what's good, G Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another battle rap reaction, but this one being different, right? So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate if you go ahead and do that. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Menace Society M.O.D. That's Menace Society M.O.D. That's where we go live. Pretty much just talk about anything and everything. Now, I was sent this by one of my subscribers actually, a few days ago. He had told me if I could do a rap reaction with two songs that revolve around the YouTuber Nino America. Nino America has a channel if you guys want to go scope him out. He's more of a political stance and, share stories and stuff like that, right? Now, me and Nino America have had our differences in opinions, right? He's made videos about me. I responded, right? So we don't see eye to eye when it comes to political opinions, right? But I'm not petty. I'm not, little kid. I'm not, I don't let my emotions get the best of me and shit like that, right? So I'll still call this down the middle and exactly for how it is. No bias, right? Because I didn't even know he rapped. So apparently he raps, right? So we gonna scope it out. And then another track of somebody who's actually made a song about Nino America. So we're gonna be seeing, which track is better. And, we'll go from there. So, starting off with Nino America. Who knew he rapped, right? So, let's see what he's bringing to the table. Alright, it sounds like that Texas feel to it, right? Like that Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Mike Jones.
I'm from that South Middle, need to have that on the man, and I don't wanna be, but ain't no wanna be. We got too many guns, I ain't talking 2 or 3. It's more like 10 or 20. Big money, we got plenty. I'm hitting Highway 80 up the law on I-20. Man, it's a good feeling. Talk the dudes out the ceiling. A simple red paint job, super sport engine. I used to push road and live like cutthroat, but now I fall hard and that hard is still low. The charges got Morelli's, my kids got insurance. I look like old money, people look like they are clearance. It's really hater. I'm living like player. My grind on escalator. I'm top like alligator. Don't defeat the block baddie. That's why your homeboy can't stand me. Either in the hood or back sky, or you can catch right around my time.
Okay, now that was Nino America. Now, look, I'm not a hater, bro. And I'm just gonna keep it right here, real. It's just my opinions. That was pretty chingon. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty good, bro. That's something really dope. I don't know if he wrote his own raps or maybe somebody else did it, or I don't know how it works. I don't know if he, used to rap. Hey, that was legit though. I ain't gonna lie. That was actually good. That was pretty good. I was not expecting that. That was actually really, really good, bro. Actually, a lot better than a lot of these rappers nowadays. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not a hater. We may have differences, and I may not agree with, his views and his stance. But like I said, I can't be a fucking hater and just because, we have differences and, we feel some type of way that we're going to be fucking lying and being like, nah, that shit sucks. I actually thought that was fucking pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I give him that, bro. My boy, he had flow. I don't know. Now, you know what? He has to, because it's not so much that somebody could write you a rap, right? But it's also the delivery, the flow, how to make it, fit, how to keep up with the beat, right? So clearly the individual had talent for it. So, that was pretty good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The hook is pretty dope, too. Now, just for the record, keep in mind that Nino America, he found religion in his life, so he became a Christian, so he left all that street life behind, so his views are changed now, so he's a religious man now, so he's a man of church, so he is no longer in the street world, right? So, just for those, who maybe will go to his channel and be like, what the hell?
Swing around my city, swing a lane, something goes. But goes in the back and real quick to blast you. The Texas boy quick to show you what them hands do. Calculating big numbers like I'm very nerdy. Swinging down the dirty, and I'm always running early. Motivated to the money, and I'm never nervous. Put the color young fly in the jumping out the deuce, tight down the sunroof. How you doing? Single red and blue, and then I hit the gas, ended up right around my time.
That was cool. I like Nino's America's delivery better than his boy right here, but his boy was alright. His boy was pretty cool.
I'm smoking on a pound. I'm trying to see what it do. Pull it to OB and let it back to sunroof. I let my partners, then I get up in the booth. Man, these boys dropping salt, but I always spit the truth. See, I'm riding in this jam, making haters mad.
So his feel on Raza has changed through the years, because it seems like he used to hang around with Raza and well, street related Raza, right? People who are from the street that are Raza. I wonder what happened.
Keep blowing and I just washed my style. Blowing some sticky, got it fresh off the bag. Handle on my business, then I'm headed right back. Jump through the guts and his brother gon' tint it. Swinging in a circle, got the wood brain spinning. Looking for some blankets, I ain't sipped in a minute. Man, I see you looking mad, please tell me how you feeling. Ain't across the top, but I can see through my ceiling. Gotta wipe it home and I ain't worried about no cleaning. Boy, take a photo, my best sky pimping. ATM for life, like a drug, I'm addicted. Right around my time.
Okay, they go hook it out, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, overall, the song was pretty banging. The hook was dope. Nino he actually surprised me. It was actually a lot better than what I thought. He's actually better than a lot of these rappers nowadays. Overall, I felt like his delivery was the best delivery. Then it was my boy right here, and then it was the second individual. That's how I rate it. But off to the other track. Let's see what they're bringing. All right, and the competition track is gonna be an individual. I don't know. It was just sent to me, like I said, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be good. It seems like it's gonna be pretty aggressive. Like I said, we're just reacting. If this was sent to me, I don't know. Let's just see what we're getting ourselves into right here. That M&M that go to sleep.
I'm begging up your pardon, it's a statement for the Senate. Mexican American, I fully represent it. Time's getting crazy, so I'm using every minute to speak about my head that I'm beyond being offended. And I saw on the front line, soldados in the trenches. Even if Solano, I'm so much about the business. Listen up, Paisano, so it's time to pay attention. Let them know aquí andamos, never with the bitch shit. I'm ready to go to war, got my people ready for the mission. They don't know what's in store, ain't no more taking intermissions. I'm speaking about you all, Tainos and the Mexicans. I'm taking it to the law, free my people from the fences. It's a calling to carnales from the monte to the valles. And my gente in the galles and the feds know me violent. I put the gallon in a fridge and serve it as it is. Cause it's fuck guys and the fucking president. And their punk Nino is nothing but evil. How you rattle your own people, yeah you fucking vendido. You are not white, no matter what you do, you'll never be accepted. They only use you for your skin, boy you're not respected. You talk shit behind the screen like a hater do, but didn't do shit when we marched in your neighborhood. We was outside with the raza in my family. I tried to take La Perla down, but it's still standing. Die, motherfucker, die. Die, die. What now, motherfucker? What the fuck you gonna say? Die, motherfucker, die. Die, die. I done walk through your hood. What the fuck you gonna do? Die, motherfucker, die. Die, die. What now, motherfucker? What the fuck you gonna say? Die, motherfucker, die. Die, die. I done walk through your hood. What the fuck you gonna do? Fuck me, you America. Coward ass motherfucker. How the fuck are you gonna turn on your own fucking people? You're a fucking sellout. Okay, for fucking border patrol. There is some.
Okay. So I don't know. This person sounds like he's obviously he was set off by Nino America, right? Like it got to him, right? So he was in his emotions right here, right? He had some moments where the flow was pretty, decent, right? But there was a lot of moments where he wasn't keeping up with the beat, and maybe because he was just caught up in the emotions, right? And he couldn't just pace himself really good, right? Because he was just maybe angry at the time, right? Which is just YouTube, and it's just somebody's opinion. It shouldn't really get people to this level, right? Like people are entitled to feel however they choose to feel, right? whether you choose to, whether it goes against your views or whatever, right? Because in all true reality, we can all only worry about ourselves, and people are entitled to live however they choose, right? Is the freedom that is given. Um, doesn't mean you have to agree with it, right? But like I said, it should never get to the point where you want to cause violence, or you're heated about it. Because like I said, we disagreed, but I have never came offensive. Even though in his video he did put me with a pink sombrero and everything. But like I said, it's all internet games. It's just not something to rattle you over. But overall, when it comes to just the rap of things, right, the flow of things, I'm gonna have to give it a Nino America. I felt like his flow was better, and I'm just keeping it 100. Even though politically, I probably stand with this individual and how he views the situation, right? But when we're talking about this, is just about music. Remember that. When I have always said this is only about music. So when it comes to the music part of things, I give it a Nino America, and I'm just keeping that 100. But overall, what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments and chat. We up.